feel as though my list is going to be easily the best.
I'm happy to be.
Just
I'm gonna
quietly.
bash so many people here. Let's go.
Oh, have we started acting already?
Said I'm going to bash so
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Let's let them shoot. Where culture meets football. Auntie Isabella, Auntie Adau, thanks for tuning in.
He's actual auntie shouting out.
He's gonna run out of them soon. I'm waiting for that.
Today's episode. Are you guys ready for this episode? I think this is going to be a great episode. Top 10 Tekkiest players ever, Prem era. There's no justification yet. People can argue what they want, say how they want to say it. How we're going to do this is we're going to go from Tom to Sammy, Sammy to Tom, and it's going to go from 10 down to 1. You've seen this before, so you should already know. It's your boy MJ, WAGWAN MJ. To my left,
Mayor of Docklands, Sea Commander, Juju J, a.k.a. We'll just leave it there. Juju J.
You're not going to say it?
What's today? I'm serious today.
Tom McLaughlin, better known as Canberra's N'Golo Kante. I'm everywhere.
Wait.
I'm everywhere.
Man said N'Golo
I'm everywhere.
Kante.
He said I'm everywhere.
Didn't you say he was Zidane or something?
Yeah, he said Zidane.
Days, bro.
I got a lot of different attributes.
Are you sure?
damn, ultimate.
Who lied to you?
Uh-uh.
Who lied to you?
All right, let's go D. Pause.
Crowd, you know who it is. It's your boy Deny. Government name. We move. Let's go.
Government name. damn.
Government name.
It's Pedrelden with a B. Like, people have been getting me confused with Jeff Bezos, the real one. Just want to put it out there that we're different. I'm Sudanese, he's American. But we do the same stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, aka Elon. Nearly forgot, don't worry.
You thought I forgot.
Pengus Tekkiest, star of the show. Welcome to my podcast. Quickest to 1 million followers. Let's go. You know
How
what it
many you
is.
on?
Numbers
You know what
update.
it is. Numbers going up. Only up.
How many you on?
What's I got 200% increase.
Get your money on.
How many are you on?
You don't need to know about that yet. When I get to a mil, then we can worry.
How many are you on?
We can worry.
He's got about
What are
3
you
requests
on?
right now.
Who's on what?
All right, before we kick this off, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment
Yeah.
at us.
Because it doesn't make
You've heard
sense.
the handles.
The followers and subscriber count, it doesn't make sense. They're unbalanced. So
just maybe comment. You like something, comment. You don't like something, comment. Do it. Like, it's not that hard. You have a keyboard?
It's looking like this, just bringing it back to this.
Yeah, we need balance.
we need balance.
Duality.
Yeah.
Zen.
Tom, let's kick this off. Let's go. Number 10, let's go.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be a shambles.
I've left so many good players off, and I want to preface number 10 by saying I don't think this dude is like one of the best players in the Prem, but he had a season or two where he was one of those dudes who was playing for a mid-table club but was doing everything, dribbling past players, scoring goals, making people look like they were semi-pros. Is Ben Arthur.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent shout, man.
It's a great shout.
Very
I
nice.
think if we're talking pure techers, he's higher on the list. But
Everyone
Yeah.
screenshot
Yeah.
their list right now so we know, please.
Yeah.
Screenshot it so you're not changing the order.
Don't worry.
But
Yeah, I've
Don't
got
change
a
that
screenshot, don't worry.
We need to see the
I just
time.
screenshot it. It's got to say 12:40.
We need to see the time on yours, bud.
Yeah, timestamp
you
that.
better have the time. No, that's a great shout.
No, I don't mind that.
Ben Arthur. Hey, I thought
I'm
you were
just gonna
panicking.
go. I know for a couple of mine that you can't argue with their techers. I know nobody can really disagree. Maybe the order might be a bit.
Yeah, well, the order might be an issue, but
My number 10 is Riyad Mahrez.
Number 10.
Okay.
10.
Shit.
for you, I thought he might have
That
been
is-
a bit higher.
He could be higher.
Riyad
For
Mahrez.
me, he might be, but
He could
I
be
think
higher.
maybe-
We
I
shall
think
see.
maybe-
But Mahrez, you can't question his techers. I'm
No,
gonna just
not at all.
assume most of you have him in your
I'm going to
list.
say he's low
10?
because of nostalgia of the other players.
He's
That's
in
why.
my list, but he's a lot higher.
Yeah, he's got to be higher.
No, that's fair enough.
Interesting.
But I have a
I'm not going to say
This
too
guy's
much.
techers. You can't question it.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But your
So-
list better be good because
Yeah, man.
Mara's at 10.
My
it
10
better
players,
be good.
don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. They're all techie.
So yeah, my number 10. This man, he didn't really sustain this level of ability or like this his output. But I'm going with Dimitri Payet, 15-16. I thought
MJ, that's my number 10 as well.
I thought he could do a lot on the ball. Crazy in tight spaces, scores free kicks, beat players.
I had to
assists,
watch.
chips.
We're talking together because we got the same person. I had to watch a video today.
Why is he saying pause? What's wrong?
Why isn't he letting you speak?
We have the same player.
We have the same player. We're talking, man.
Okay, let's discuss.
I'm saying I had to watch a Payet video again just to make sure that he's going in my top 10. And my God, this guy was
He
so
was sick.
techie.
Did it have that goal where he just... Remember that one?
This one,
I didn't even consider
the top spin one.
to be
He did the
honest.
flip flap.
He was chipping keepers.
Yeah,
he was just a
Robono
joke.
It's
crosses.
good he's your guys' number 10 because
Yeah,
Techie, obviously.
I cut a lot of people out of my list to have him in there.
That's so weird.
And I think it's like the weirdest thing about this list for me was deciding what is techie and what is like technically gifted.
Correct.
Like what's the difference? And for some players, there might be a little bit of a blurred line.
Yeah.
Fact.
Agreed.
Here we go.
We say here we go.
At
I'm
number
interested.
10, Emil
This dude is
Højbjerg.
stressing hard
I saw
all
this guy
last night up
typing
till
just
2:30
then.
in the morning.
I saw him typing.
He's changed it.
Did I just send me a text saying, yo, can I have your number 10?
Denai's gonna corrupt all the audio.
He's going to be talking and it's going to hear something else. His mouth is going to be like,
See
You
what's
tell
happening,
him.
crowd.
You tell him.
Now, the way I've kind of done my list is I've looked at kind of players that are technically gifted around going past players. Then I've looked at players that are technically sound around like distribution and so on and so forth. So I've kind of ranged my list like that. But my number 10 is I think this guy had just technical ability to go past the player, just doing things that no one had seen in the Prem. It's Tarap.
at 10?
I had him at 10.
Techers wise, he was unreal.
Techers, we are
very
talking
high.
complete
I've got him very
Techers.
high.
Is it?
Yeah.
And we have him at 10?
I got him very high.
The way I've
Yeah.
done my list is players that have gone.
I thought he was going to say Beckham.
Hell no.
I think
He said free kicks, so I was like,
To think
Players
of,
that
I
can
can't
go
think.
past players for me.
Yeah.
I've had him
Yeah,
like in the
facts.
back end of my
I'm,
list. 'Cause what I
I'm just
value-
glad he's on your list.
Yeah, what I value of like as a technical player to me is someone who is like I just feel positionally moving the ball correct side, distribution ability, going past players, dribbling, retaining possession, not losing possession. For me, is what I value
That's
as
fair.
like a top technical player.
That's
but
fair.
The skill set of like step overs, doing that, yeah, that's technical and that's tricky. But I put a bit less weight on that.
so in your list, you're now prefacing that you're looking more towards them and how they impact the team as opposed
Yeah, are
to
you talking
their
as
individual
career impact as well?
No, not career impact.
I feel like that's the
Really
only...
just like gameplay, how they control the game, the
Okay.
technical ability, moving the ball, getting correct side.
That's fair. I'm
playing the
happy.
correct
That's fair.
pass,
Yeah.
going past players.
I don't think I'm happy, but you do you, man.
Bro, I know you still have issues with my list, bro.
all right.
Let's go, bud.
This might anger some people, but hey, that's not my problem. That's a you problem. Let's play a little charades actually for mine. I'll give you three things. You guys gotta try guess. 6'3", starter for their national team. And I won't give you the last one yet, but try guess off that.
Mitrovic.
6'3"?
Who's this guy talking about?
6'3". Is he
Yep.
like a Razzler?
Well, isn't this
What
tech-
position does he play?
forward?
And
I'll give you one
Antovic?
more. No.
Giroud?
Giroud. Yeah. I put Giroud in my 10.
What?
Hold up. Let me just say something. This guy is 6'3", yeah?
What did he say?
Tekkiest. This
What
guy
did he
won.
say?
What's that thing you get for getting golden? No, the best goal?
Puskás.
Yeah.
For
He
Arsenal.
could have won 3. Puskás. He could have won 3 of them, yeah? But he just chose to win 1 that year. He had 3 eligible goals for it, but he only picked 1. Do you guys remember when he did that thing where he just scorpion? He's got Tekkiest, man.
Yo.
All right, so what is your clear justification?
Bro.
What,
Tekkiest?
what is your Giroud is...
Well, thanks
10.
for saying that, actually, because I've written down a few things for
This episode
Tekkiest.
is about to go for 4 hours.
Tekkiest.
We're at 11 minutes and he has
Hold
to
up.
justify his 10.
Hold up. Tekkiest, a phrase used to describe a level of ability that an individual has in relation to a task or skill. This guy scores goals. He's a forward, yeah, but he scores mad goals. 6'3", Can you tell me anyone else that's 6'3"
I
that
can,
scores
but they're
goals like
amazing.
this?
Crouch is
Crouch.
I'd say
But
he's
he
got
doesn't
more
score
techers.
scorpions.
He's got more
Zlatan.
techers.
It was bicycle.
Andy Carroll.
Yeah, Zlatan was not in the Prem for long
he was.
enough. Nah.
What about Andy
I
Carroll?
think we cannot.
Do we just
too much effort.
do we just let him go?
What do you mean, Carroll? You can't compare
You
Carroll
asked
to
who
Giroud.
scored
Good goals.
bicycles.
And for a
And
big
he's
guy,
big.
He's
Peter
good.
Crouch
He
was
has
nicer.
nice technique,
He's-
but as one of the techiest ever players in the Prem.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be. He wouldn't be in my 40.
No,
No,
no
he's
way.
in my top 10. I
Would you
wouldn't
guys
put
put
him
him in your
40.
top 20
No.
strikers, Prem strikers?
No,
No.
For
probably
Tekkiest,
not.
Just
not-
ability wise.
Not
Definitely
for
not.
strikers
Prem
wise.
era, no.
I
Definitely
don't
not.
think so. No.
His ability is better than most strikers.
I think.
No, I think he's underrated, but I don't think he's.
I'm an
ability-
Arsenal fan,
No,
so
I don't think his goal
He
scoring
can't be in the
ability
top.
is
Yeah,
high, but I
just-
think his ability, like his touch, his first touch, his movement,
Right. There's
is above.
there's 40 players I could
Nah,
name that
no
are
way.
more
I
I
technical
don't
than Giroud.
think if I did
Giroud
this,
is
if I did
got
this
great
40
technical
times,
ability.
Tekkiest, that's
Giroud would
Tekkiest,
not
that's
come into my
literally-
mind.
Alright,
let's-
we
not
just
it.
got to keep this moving.
Yeah.
Howler.
Go quick.
Howler.
yeah, I
Let's
went with
go
Payet
straight
at
up.
10.
Good, bud.
I went with Payet at 10. At number 9, gone. All right, this is where it gets real. All right, number 9, Dimitar Berbatov.
Okay, good because
He was just outside my
he's
10.
in my list.
Yeah.
He's got
Just
a
outside my 10.
little trick named
I'm very
after him.
happy with
Berber
that.
spin, first touch better than
The lazy
Woo!
genius.
Jeez,
I watched
The
this guy
Tekkiest
play
level?
live.
Yeah, nah, Tekkiest level
Different.
so high,
Yep.
and you're comparing Giroud to these
He's
guys.
in my list.
Yeah,
No, because he's
That's
10.
a-
These guys
He's
are
in my
nice.
list as well.
Alright,
Back,
So,
baby. Back,
number
baby.
10 may have been a bit wonky for some people. Others might be like, yeah, but that's it. That's the way. But 9 would justify 10. Very good. All right. So when I looked at Tekkiest, I'm like, yeah, plays in positions. I'm looking at defenders now.
Look at me
David
while
Luiz.
you're saying this. I want you to look.
David Luiz is in my top 10.
In the 10.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking like
I'm
defender. Who's more techier
Is
than
this
him?
fucking for real? This list?
Bro, who's more techier than this
wait.
guy? Yeah. It's actually on the list. Look, it says David Luiz. I'm not changing.
We told Bud about this list 5 weeks ago. He had 5 weeks of research, and he's. Oh my gosh!
Bro, no. Okay. Obviously, David Luiz is not more techier than Berbatov or something. But defenders wise, who's more techier than him?
Howler.
Who's more? No, don't say Howler. Who's more techier?
The
as a
list
defender?
wasn't 10 techiest defenders.
Yeah, I know. But I'm thinking outside the box because everyone's just gonna have the same. You know, I'm like,
All right, man.
change it up a little bit.
You woke up and
Add a
had
bit of
crack
this,
for
man.
breakfast.
You gotta add a bit of this.
You sprinkled some crack on that
I'll
cereal.
say my number 9.
I'm happy
yeah?
for you, man. Do your list.
I'm about to start crying with laughter right here.
We need to get through this because this
Say-
is fucked up.
My number 9 has been said already. Mahrez.
Oh, that's low.
That's low.
We talked about we could keep moving it
Keep
slow.
it moving, man.
Mahrez, maybe a bit low, but
Yeah.
that's still a good shout.
Mahrez is high on my list.
My number 9. I was gonna go a bit more left field with this guy. I think I was looking. All right, unorthodox style players. Him and he had a partner. They used to play together, both Razzlers. But I'm choosing Wilf Zaha as my unorthodox techie player as 9.
He didn't come near.
Oh my god, I
No.
forgot someone.
He didn't come near my
I
conversation.
didn't even consider him because I think his technique on the ball is very loose. Like in my head, I was like,
Yeah.
close technical players.
I don't want to hear
I
it.
see
You know,
that.
always have control of the ball. That sort of
yeah.
vibe.
I think what
Like,
I
he is
mess
techie.
with is
Yeah.
like just how unorthodox he is.
Yeah,
And
I think
like
he's
that.
good.
And I think that's different comparatively to a lot of the players that I have higher up, which
Yeah.
are a lot more cleaner.
I forgot the number.
You know,
one.
That's what I was thinking of when I was thinking of.
So just to preface, he's unorthodox, but I just love the way he plays, love the way he beats players,
Yeah.
and his attitude in the team that he plays for as well. So Zaha's my 9.
Fair, man.
My number 9 is probably one of the techiest centre mids in the Prem. Can essentially do everything: passing, keeping the ball under pressure. My list, the majority of my list, no, I'd say all of my list was like one of the top criteria was keeping the ball under pressure. So
Yeah, same.
mine is Pogba. My number 9.
Really?
I can hear
Wow.
that. I thought about that.
Same. Pogba was one of my 11, 12.
I wasn't sure about Pogba. Like he's
Yeah.
mad techie, but I wasn't sure like I wasn't sure.
I think
wasn't
passing ability, like long passing ability, nice, like Tekkiest, keeping the ball under pressure, still has like skill, like tricks,
Yeah.
can beat
He's
a
got
player
them
for a
half
centre mid.
volley,
He's got
half
it.
volley
Like,
switches.
He's like a big
6'4".
guy as well.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
got it.
That's even
Right,
harder.
so that was my number 9.
What about
I couldn't
him?
see it
What about
from my
him
top
in
10.
the Prem? You think
Yeah.
he's delivered that level in the
Well,
Prem?
there's a couple of players on my list who, with their best part of their career, wasn't.
Yeah. From a career perspective, yes.
Yeah.
But from a Prem perspective for me, I thought maybe not.
That's the only
Yeah.
reason why I probably didn't consider him for my
Yeah.
team.
Just because I don't think he's been close to the level that he's been at coming into the Prem.
My number 9 was Tarat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Low?
Low for me.
Yeah.
But
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 Fair.
top 10, top
he's
10.
in your list.
He's
If
in my
these
list.
people are in your 10s, there's honestly, I had trouble with the order.
Yeah, the order-
I
order-
can't
order
get
was
at
tough.
anyone really, except for you over there, for their list.
my 8, a player who is one of, I think, the most technically gifted players to play in the Prem. Good with both feet. Small. One of MJ's favourites.
He's higher.
Cazorla at 8.
Santi.
Big Sant.
My number 8. Oh, did you want to keep going about?
No.
You're cool.
Yeah, I was
my
saying
number 8 is Berbatov.
Yeah.
My number 8 is also Dimmy B.
Very
I watched this guy play live.
Nonchalant.
My goodness. Like, before then, I was like, he's good. But until I watched him live and paid attention, unreal. Like,
Nah, he's
his
crazy.
ability is
Amazing.
unreal. Yeah, it's genuinely amazing. From a striker as well, to be able to play like that
Yeah.
and not
If
have
you're not
any
fast-
physical attributes
Yeah.
to your game.
Such a cool level head as well. Like, this guy is just breezing past people.
Yeah. He's beating people and he's just
Look at you thinking rationally now. After the 5 weeks.
And
you
it-
had.
We
and
didn't
he-
talk about.
He plays so effortlessly
Yeah.
that he has like he's got no real pace. No, he's not agile.
Yeah.
He's not
Nothing.
sharp. But he's just going past players like they're not there.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about Santi, but we will later. And we've also spoken about him heaps on the show, but we
Yeah.
will talk about him later.
My number 8. I'm interested to see what you guys think about this one. For me, it's like growing up and watching EPL. He was kind of like the first player I saw just doing like not tricks, but like
I know
things
who
that I
it
hadn't
is.
seen before. And people were talking about him. He's an African guy.
Yep.
JJ Kocha.
Jesus, he's so
Wow.
high on my list.
Yeah.
He
JJ
is
Kocha.
so high on my list.
Bro,
I just think like his ability, like he's just. I just thought.
I
he was
really hate that
ridiculous.
you've said him now.
I feel violated.
Because there's so much I want to talk about him,
Yeah.
but I've got him so much higher on my list, and I know everyone else has him so much higher.
Like the premise again to my list is like I looked at players that were like super skillful like him, like he's super techie, super skillful. But what I value more is like I guess more of a not end product, but more.
I guess we'll see with
We'll
the
see,
rest of
we'll
your
see.
list.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
JJ
you'll notice that like the back end of my list will be a certain type
Yeah.
of player, then the
Yeah.
front end will be a bit more different.
I used to go to the Oval and just do only his trick.
Yeah.
Just try and do that trick all the time.
He's so high
He's
on
doing
my list.
rainbows and oh my god.
Like he's high.
We can give him a good rundown in a bit.
Here we go. Number 8.
Here we go.
This one's safe. Don't worry, guys. It's good. It's good. I think he's probably the best left-footed player in the Prem that's ever played in the Prem. Van Persie.
Oh my god, he's not even near my list.
He's not
No.
in my
Not
list
in my
either.
list. I thought you were going to
Not in my
say
list.
someone else.
I was
He's
gonna
not
say
in my
someone
list.
else.
What's
What's wrong with you
Like,
guys?
he's got
He's got
Tekkiest.
Tekkiest.
He's got, like,
He's
good
good.
Tekkiest.
He does have Tekkiest.
He's got-
He's got very good
He's
Tekkiest
got
for a
Tekkiest.
striker.
Yeah,
Are you
that
going for
Dutch
strikers only?
He's a very, very
What do you
good
mean?
player.
Have you not?
No, he is techie, as
Yeah.
in he's got crazy Tekkiest.
Good technique, yeah.
But keeping the ball under pressure.
Like dribbling, none
Finishing
of that
Tekkiest.
stuff.
It doesn't have to be like Tekkiest to beat people.
No,
I mean,
but
got
just
mad
keeping
techie.
retaining the ball under pressure.
Like I'm not going to
Well,
argue that much because
Yeah,
if
but
he was
what-
at 10, I'm not going to argue that much.
If he was at 10, I would say,
I
it's
didn't
weird,
even, I didn't
but-
even like want to put him in my
No.
list.
But what was your underlying? This is why I put him there.
in his for me, all of these players in my list are like ability wise. So like I look at where they play and how they like play that position. Like that's what I based every player on this list. That's Tekkiest for me. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but like
That's fair.
That's how I view Tekkiest. Like I don't think skills is like just all what Tekkiest is. You don't
That's
have to be skillful to have Tekkiest.
You don't.
No, I agree.
But I think skillful players have
Yeah.
very high techers.
Yeah, nah.
The most, in my opinion.
Better than the other two picks.
Oh, yeah.
You're progressing.
Yeah. Wait till one.
Number
man.
8, huh? Oh, I think this might be a bit low for you guys. but I'm gone with Arsenal legend Dennis Burkham.
For 8.
8.
For 8.
Yeah,
I can't really argue.
8.
Like there's players that
You've got players that you named that are more techie than Burkham, but it's just because he did it at a higher level.
I don't know. Bergkamp is
JJ Kocher got named.
is
deny.
To rap me.
Burkham was like, I think Burkham was like underrated, but
Yeah,
he was
maybe.
like mad.
Maybe because you guys actually watched him in his
higher.
Yeah,
prime.
I've got him a lot higher.
Didn't watch him in his prime. Seen his highlights. Extremely
I mean,
nice.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's more techie than the players I have above.
All right.
All right.
That's fair.
No, you need to go.
You got to go again.
Oh yeah.
That's actually true, guys. And at number 7, the only player on my list that is playing right now in the Prem, Riyad Mahrez.
That's
Happy.
good.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
7 for me. It's been said before. I reckon Tarapt. If you don't know this guy, just go on YouTube, search his name, click the first 2 videos, boom. There you
Is
go.
that what you did?
That's how you found out.
No
Yeah.
comment. No comment.
You really said David Luiz.
Hey, that was ages ago, man.
my number 7. I'm interested to see what you guys think, like you two especially.
Why them two?
Because they like this type of player. But I'm interested to see if
I'm the
he's.
most techie, so
Oh, here we go. I'm interested to see if you guys even thought about him or if you like think it's an absolute howler. I had Robinho for Man City.
I've got him.
He's got him higher on my
Robinho
list.
for Man City. I
It's
thought
not in
this
my
guy,
list.
When he was in Madrid, I was like, well, no, it's Santos. Was it Santos? Yeah, as a youth.
Not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Santos.
yeah,
Yeah,
Santos.
Santos. I was like, who is this like 16-year-old goes to Madrid, doing the madness as well.
I'm
Then he was a
honestly-
bit weak.
He was all right.
Then we came to Man City. He was still doing it.
Yeah, go.
Honestly, I'm very happy you have him on your list.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
In my opinion,
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm happy you had him. I honestly didn't think you would have him, so I'm happy for
in
you.
my
He's on
opinion,
mine.
he is the steeziest player I've ever seen, ever. Skill-wise, the way he dribbles, the way he does step-overs, is
yeah.
the nicest I've ever seen any player.
Did you not have him because you thought about him, or you
I thought
forgot?
about
Oh,
him.
you did.
I did. I thought about
I would
him.
have thought you would have him definitely.
I thought I was gonna put him in, but I was like, maybe that's too much of a bias from my
I
perspective.
think when I watch Robinho play, when he's doing step-overs, he's slowing
He's
the
nice
game
chip
down,
for City.
taking people on.
Yeah.
My
Getting
God,
megs,
it's nicer than...
step-overs.
Yeah, man.
It was
It's
hard.
not, there's only maybe, I
a
reckon,
lot of in-game
2
megs.
players or 1 player that you could put above him, like Steez looks-wise when he's playing.
How many seasons did he play in
I
City?
think 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3 total. When he first broke on with City,
Yeah,
it
he
was
was
early
good.
doors when they got all the money.
He had the mohawk.
Dude, his guy was doing a madness.
Yeah, facts. Robinho, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got him high, obviously,
Yeah,
but
I love him.
Yeah, Robinho is definitely it's a good shout. I wasn't sure. I thought about him heavily, but I was like,
I thought about it as well,
I'm
but
not
I
sure
think
where I could put him.
I couldn't
based on
put him in because I was only thinking Prem, what they did in the Prem.
Same.
It was,
When I was
it was just a
younger,
weird one to think about.
I used to wear high socks, tuck in only the front of my jersey, let the back hang out. And that's why, because of him.
I think I saw you one day doing that. Yeah. Yeah.
Did it look nice?
Yeah, look like hard. Yeah.
My number 7 was also Mahrez.
oh, cool.
Riyad.
Nice.
Got big respect for his game.
Yeah.
Sick player. He's done it at any tier team.
Yeah.
Nothing more I
Unreal.
can say about him, really.
Absolutely.
I got a
unreal.
question. Do you reckon he's more techier now that he's at City or less techier? Like he's had to turn it down a bit because he has to play in this system that's like...
I think he's toned it down a bit
Yeah.
because of the system.
Do you
Yeah.
reckon? I think he's...
I think he's
he
toned
has
it
more
down.
Yeah, I think he has more license now. At Leicester, they had to play on the counter. He rarely got to get the ball like final third and do whatever he wanted. But now City are in the final third every second.
I just
So
think he
I think he has
doesn't think
more
he
time
has
to
that
show
freedom
that
to
he has
like
that
express those skills he has.
I
But
think
when
he
he
has more time.
No, I think he doesn't. He feels like he doesn't have that freedom at City. He feels like he has to
That's-
play that
that's
in
what
the
I
system.
maybe because he knows he
that's what
has
I
to
think.
have the output.
I feel like he's
to
tuned
stay.
in his like skill set. He knows what he's good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's fine-tuned
Yeah.
everything.
When he
And now
comes
when he
inside-
executes,
Bro,
Decision making
shots.
is probably
Fake
better.
shot, ball roll.
Whereas at
back onto
Leicester,
the right.
it's
he's
I can
mastered
do whatever
that.
whenever. Where it's now, it's like I need to think about: am I doing this now, or
Yeah.
is this
Yeah.
a better?
And I feel like
position
at
to
City
dribble?
now, he never loses the ball.
Yeah,
Ever. Even when he takes on
Yeah.
players.
And
he's unreal.
He's mastered that fake shot ball roll.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
fake
fake shot onto
it's
the
so
left side.
fluid. It's so nice.
Far out. He's my favorite.
My number 7's already been said. Him and Mahrez were the 2 I couldn't decide which order to go in, but Ben Arfa.
Nice.
Nice.
can you hear that?
Hatem.
My 7 is someone who I don't think anyone else will have, He's an older player, but someone who is, I think, an icon of the Premier League and for Chelsea, Gianfranco Zola.
Yeah,
I was thinking of him.
I had him on my shortlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't put him in, but I'm not.
I just think, man,
He was doing. I remember.
he was sick.
He was like
one-
45.
he was one of the original dudes to like just go past players with ease.
Yeah.
And he was
yeah.
doing some crazy things in the Prem that no one else was doing in that time.
Yeah, he was
So
sick.
I had to put him in there for that.
This is when you guys had the black and white TVs, huh?
Them square boxes. That to watch.
Oh,
like
man.
so close to TV.
Same one you had in Sudan.
That to watch this close to TV. This is where square eyes got invented. Actually, these guys' era, I reckon. Yeah.
His Zola era.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. You guys still have a bit of square
Man, you
eyes.
said David Luiz.
Tonight,
if it was-
he's got
if
something
it was,
to say to you.
If it was anyone else, they would not be able to live with
If
that
I
order.
said David Luiz,
Yeah, they would not be able to live.
the energy that I'm getting from you and
Hey,
you,
It sounds like
Yeah,
you're,
it would be
you're
different.
intimidated
It would be
by
different,
them.
bro.
dead horse, bro.
It would be
With
different.
him, with
Why are
this
you
guy.
intimidated by them, man? Speak your mind. I know you want to put thing in there.
God damn.
Her murder sack. I know you got it in your list somewhere. You're just scared, bro.
brush your teeth, man.
Scared of the
brush
heat.
your teeth, man. What are you saying?
Who's next?
My 6, and I was struggling with where to put this dude, but it's Eden Hazard.
That's
Six.
That's
At
my
number
6.
So you're 6.
Yep.
I had him just outside my list. I didn't have him on my list.
Oh,
My list.
This five.
And
would be nice,
I would have
man.
been, I would have
You
been
guys aren't
happier.
gonna like my
Okay.
fight.
I would have been happier putting him 2 places up or 2 places down.
he
Okay.
didn't put
Literally
Hazard
anywhere.
in
Yeah.
his list.
If somebody had top 3 Hazard, I wouldn't
no
complain.
way.
Let me just say, like,
He
I
was
think.
unplayable.
Wait, what do you say?
No,
he
I
doesn't
think
have
that-
him on his list.
Yeah, I think that you could literally, we can go away and do a whole new list and have a whole new 10 players.
I
Like,
think Hazard
Nah,
has
I
to
think
be
I
in.
would always have.
I think
Hazard.
I could have a whole new like 5 to 10, 6
Yeah.
to 10.
The thing is, I
my
want to
top
like
five is
Denai.
probably
I want to
top
like
5.
him. I like you're
don't wanna like
you're,
you, bro.
you're a nice guy sometimes.
here we go.
But then when you say Hazard didn't make my list, he's outside the 10. How can, especially when you've gone for players with end product, whatever effect on the game, all those things that you said is him. It literally
heard the
is
rest of
him.
my list.
Ability
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
I think-
I've heard the players on your list.
ability to keep to receive the ball anywhere
He's one of the
and
best.
never lose the
One
ball
of the best.
while
Low
going
center
forward,
gravity.
while under 4 or 5 tackles with like skill, with
I think
finishing,
he's
nice
incredible,
free
yes.
kicks,
Strong as well.
nice pass, and
At
like
pace as
everything.
well.
Like, I had him, I was tossing up him like 8, 9, 10. Literally, because my list changed 4,000 times.
Shit, man.
You know wingers that can play 10 are the techiest ones.
Yeah, they have a lot of He's my 6, so Eden, one of my favorite players.
My 6, Dennis Burkham.
I had him higher, a lot higher.
I didn't have him higher because I've already named him.
Self-explanatory, really.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now, this is where my list, everyone's probably not going to like the rest of my list. This is where I moved to from having players that like go past players and are dribblers and do step overs and do all these tricks, flicks. I'm moving more into players that like always retain the ball, good first touch, move the ball to space, spatially aware.
Hazard.
That's
Everything
Hazard
you're
to a
saying is
T.
Hazard.
It's Hazard to a T.
Now, let
Every
him
single
let him
thing
land.
you're saying
I
is
wanna
People that can
Hazard.
play, we got
Before
40 yard
Denai go.
balls.
I want to hear
Can
this
flick a
tonight.
pass
Let's hear
out,
it, let's
complete
hear it.
midfielders in my case, more complete players. Because I look at, for me, top technical players to me are like the likes of like Xavi and Iniesta. I feel like those players
Yeah,
are just
Iniesta, I agree.
ridiculously
Bro.
Javi, yes.
Xavi, yeah.
those are
I completely
ridiculously
agree. Yeah.
crazy players. So for my next player, I've got KDB.
He's not in my list.
He's not in my
Making
list.
my
I've got
list.
KDB. I think
Nah.
technically he's just technically sound. That's what I value most now as a footballer.
With your
I-
justification, I'm happy where he is because I think he's one of the most complete footballers.
6?
I
like he
think
doesn't-
he's been gassed a bit.
Top
KDB.
10 tech is
As of
at
lately, do you reckon?
6.
I think you define tech as more or less dribbling, going past players, nutmegging people. I don't look at it that way all the time.
You put
I think there's more to
Robinho.
that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're on the back end of my list. Now
Yeah.
moving forward, you're going to see a full complete
Yeah, based on the
transition.
justification,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Makes sense.
Fair enough.
I know he's vexed.
But,
Yeah,
but
he is.
Yeah, I agree. But now I feel as though you might have dug yourself in a hole because I don't know if there is a more complete midfielder type player. So I'm
Prem?
interested to see who you're for.
yeah, I got some players because you're not going to like one of them. I know
That's
for
6,
sure.
right?
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
6. Okay, shit. The 5 in front.
My 6. It's been said before.
Thank God.
Mahrez.
Thank God.
Good.
Yeah, lucky.
I don't
You
think
saved
I need to
yourself
say
on that
anything
one.
about
Yeah.
that.
You
Hey, I'm
saved-
slowly getting back
Thank
up.
God.
Yeah, my
I've just
6
passed Denai.
Pause.
My 6 bin said Hatton Banafa. Come on. And then my number 5 bin said
So we're going top 5 now.
top 5. My number 5 bin said Eden
Yeah, nice.
Azar. Bin said Coquelin.
My number
Spun him like a
5
Beyblade.
is Mesut Ozil.
Good.
I reckon he's the way like he came into the Prem, like his introduction. Like I think he's like rejuvenated the techiness when he
He's
came
not in my list.
I'm proud. He's not in my list,
Not
but
on my
he
list.
was in my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I'm
me
happy
too.
you have him.
I feel
I'm happy
like-
somebody had him.
I put him in my gifted players. It was hard for me to be like techie.
But
I'd
this
say
guy,
Ozil gifted.
I'm
for
telling
me.
you,
Yeah.
he's the way he thinks is just so nice.
Yeah, next level.
Yeah.
And it's just
When he's good, he's
that goal
good.
Arsenal scored where he got 1 assisted 2, where he dummies.
Leicester.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
Leicester.
Leicester goal.
That
That's a
game,
nice
just
goal.
watch those highlights. Oh my days. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch highlights.
I think he should be way lower on your list, but I just
You saw the rest.
I saw the rest of your list, so he suits it. He suits your
Hey,
list.
the rest of
I'm
his
getting.
list
I'm
was-
only getting better from here. Let's go.
It's only
Let's go
it's not
tonight.
possible to get worse.
My number 5, and I think you guys may have something to say about this as well. But I got Thiago.
He's not in my list.
He's not in my list, and only because I do think he's maybe.
I do think he's
if
incredibly
you look
techie.
at just players who have played in the Premier League, he's a top 15 definitely techers wise who played in the Prem, but he
Hasn't played long enough, don't you
He
think?
hasn't even done anything.
I just think
Yeah.
when I've watched him play for Liverpool, I'm like, this guy looks.
Yeah, you do
so
know.
different to the rest of the
You
team,
know
like
his
it's-
techers are.
Because their team's full of.
It's
fuck.
He's
ridiculous.
next level.
Because I think the rest of
His
the
techers are
Yeah, they-
no techers.
honestly
do look-
next level.
They do
The
look
rest of the
different.
team has no techers.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
Your-
Relax.
your best
Allison has
player
techers.
no
That's not what this is about.
No, I'm saying that's why he looks like that. Compared
Nah,
to
you don't
No, I
think,
think
he
he
looks
just
like
looks
that
like
at
that.
Bayern?
I just think he looks like that because he is like that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
just-
he's like
I don't think
that.
he's done anything this year.
If you're gonna play next to Henderson, of course you're gonna look techie.
Yeah, but
Bro,
he can
Get
have
who
him
he
in the
likes.
He
list.
just is techie. Like,
Yeah, he is.
For me, he's just as a technically gifted player.
I think-
Way he moves the ball, positioning,
I think
I don't think
ball
he does
retention, all that type of thing. I think he's just got the ability to just shift the ball, go past the player if he needs to.
I think
play
if
a
you
nice
haven't even
pass.
played one season, you can't be in the list.
yeah.
Thiago's also one of my favorite players ever,
But the thing is, I've seen
and
him
he's
play
not getting
Yeah.
on my
elsewhere
list.
as well. And what he's done in the Premier, I'm like, all right, cool. Even though he got injured, I was like,
It's all right. It's our
there's still
fault.
glimpses of
It's
that.
our fault for not putting parameters on this. It's not your fault.
Brush your team.
Thoughts on the parameters?
We should have. Only obviously Thiago's techie. I'm just saying he's
You
played
know, if I
like
talk
Yeah,
me
but it's up to
United
his
in five,
interpretation.
so
in the Prem, and half of them have been average. So
6 L's in a row.
Do you have any more midfielders in your list?
I have
He better.
Footers yet.
Okay.
better.
Yeah, fair enough. My 5 is Ben Arfa.
Nice.
nice.
My 5 is Burkham.
There it is.
Low for me. Still, even at 5.
Really?
Yeah.
You rate him highly, man.
Yeah.
I've
I love
literally
him.
okay. Can I
love
just say
Burkham.
something? I forgot someone.
No, shut up.
No,
Who
you're
should
not allowed.
really,
It's
who
not
should
your go.
really be
It's
on
not
my
your go.
list.
Tom,
all
let's
right?
go, let's go,
I'm
let's go.
sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know why I didn't think of it.
Hey,
But
hey,
Tom, take over.
Selling to the camera.
Yes.
Tom, take
you don't
over,
get to
mate.
come back. My 5 is Matt Leticia. What?
No, continue.
No, you had something to say.
He wasn't in my list, but I absolutely could have put him in anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, this guy, another
Yeah.
Premier League icon, another dude that would just glide past players with ease.
was pregnant
No physical attributes whatsoever, but could shoot, could dribble,
players.
had a mad first touch. He was inventive with the way he moved the ball.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
I like the way
But
you
I
talk.
think the reason I couldn't put him in is because I think he's a better player because he's white.
What do you mean?
What?
Like I think he's gassed more because he's white.
And he has a bit of flair.
Yeah. Like I don't think he's more techie than like a couple players that
Like,
have been said. But I think I love Matt Leticia.
well, if it's only a couple, then it could be.
But
nice.
I just think he's gassed a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is a white dude who is techie
Yeah.
and
And he
plays
probably
like
is.
a bit, you know.
He
Of
also is
course.
gassed a bit because he played in one of the worst teams ever.
Yeah.
And he stood out so much.
But
So
he
it
is
was-
mad.
It was on
So
him
don't
to
get me
be
wrong.
that guy. But he was that guy. So
I think when a white player is techie, it's like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this guy is crazy.
Yeah.
Was he-
Whereas, you know.
Sorry, go on.
No. That's
Yeah,
all I was going
possibly.
to say.
Surprised you don't have Gaza, Tom.
Was he like?
he was in my honorable mentions.
Was he like the exact same throughout his career, or like was it just one season where it was just?
No, he was consistent.
His play style was very
His play style
similar.
was similar.
The way he
but
played,
because he didn't rely on any physical attributes, he could play the same way
Yeah.
for 8
Yeah.
years.
Pregnancy strength.
Jeez.
But no, I'm happy.
Yeah.
He's on someone's list.
and sweet.
So
That's 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, you going
Again?
Yeah.
My 4 was Mahrez.
Yeah,
I'm more than that, but I can hear him. Like I feel like
Yeah.
the orders are.
That's what I'm saying.
The
I
orders
can
are-
have them.
He could have
And
easily
I-
dropped out of my top 5, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't have blinked an eye. But I just think he's dialed in so much in the last 3 years, where he's almost at a point where he's unplayable when he plays.
All of my plays have been said.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any more plays that are new. My number 4 is
Yeah, me too.
Santi Cazorla.
Oh, so you guys didn't put him either?
Who?
Guy I forgot.
I don't know who you
But
forgot.
that's okay.
Hold on.
Maybe.
Santi
Hold on.
Cazorla for me
I've got
was
someone at
in the
1 who
gifted
hasn't been
category.
said.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not
who
even
it
on
is.
the list.
Technically,
Oh,
I
I feel as though if you have left foot, right foot ability,
Yeah.
like you can you're not physically gifted. You have to be techie.
For me, he's one of the most technical
He doesn't
players
lose the
ever
ball
to
under
play in the
pressure.
game.
He's got like
Shabby.
skills, ability. He can play left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot.
You said someone who's not physically gifted
Yeah.
and can play.
I also
like
said
that.
3 other things.
Yeah, that's all right.
You chose one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is
Guy.
techie.
Yeah, he was. For me, like, I thought he was just extremely gifted. So
Yeah.
I didn't know where to put him in my list. I think, like I said earlier, just the blurred lines between technically gifted and like techers, like techie. It was hard to differentiate. But yeah, I definitely agree with everything you said. He's probably my favorite Arsenal player outside of TT, but
He's got some of the most clean techers.
Oh, it's crazy.
Like,
take people on as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Tight
that's what I'm
spaces.
saying. Takes people on as well.
It was hard.
It's not just back pass, side pass.
Dribble left foot, dribble right foot.
Henderson.
Mhm.
This guy used to take corners both feet.
Shavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Far out, mate.
that's a good
I
shout.
agree. Shavy's a bum.
What are you saying?
And my 4 was been said. Eden Hazard.
nice.
I hear that.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I
You don't hear
no,
that.
no, I do hear that. I'm telling you, I could have a whole new order.
Why?
I could have a whole new order, a whole
Why?
new 10 if I needed to change the premise of my list.
Why can you have a whole new order?
Because I can go purely just dribblers.
Yeah, why-
I mean, that's
I don't
fair.
want to just do purely just dribblers.
Uh,
I value
you don't need
more.
to, but you can still put him on your list.
I don't want to put him on.
Are
the
you
list.
saying Hazard's purely just a dribbler?
No, I'm not saying
Oh,
that.
okay.
I'm not saying just purely just dribblers. If I
Alright.
want purely just dribblers, it'll be way different to what I have now. My next player, number 4, is a player that for me, like as a player, if I was a player, I would love to play with this guy. I think
Pause,
he
yeah.
doesn't lose the ball. His ability to pick out a pass. He's not physically gifted, but his ability just to have the ball on a string. I've mentioned it before, and I've copped flack for him.
You're
having
going to
him on
come
a
flack again because I think I know who it
Yeah,
is.
you're gonna. I'm gonna say someone.
Go.
I'm saying David Silva.
Oh my God.
I'm happy with that.
I think David Silva is.
No,
He's good. I told you this
David
guy's
Silva
gonna like
is
my
not
list.
top 10 techiest players
Yeah,
in the
but
Premier
listen
League.
to his
David Silva
justification.
is not techier than Hazard.
He's got more techers than
Then
David
David
Silva.
Silva.
on the list.
David
What's-
Silva is not.
What's the justification?
Fuck, we're out.
we
mate.
gotta
You
let
know
Deny
his
land.
justification.
We gotta let Deny land. Deny, what's the just?
I
Land
knew
it
these
first.
brothers wouldn't like it because he doesn't
Yeah.
do.
What's the
he's
gist
not-
of it?
He's not like a Neymar. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For me, what he offers to the game is like his
Santi
positioning, his
Cazorla
ability.
4. It's got nothing to do with Neymar. Santi Cazorla is my 4.
How can you say that David Silva? If Santi was 4,
Exactly.
Would you have done-
Santi
would you have-
Cazorla is 10 times more techie than David Silva.
I don't agree with that.
He's not even the best David in Tekkiest.
You have Luiz.
You have David Luiz, bro.
Exactly, that's
Brush
a
your
better
teeth over there, man.
That's crazy to me.
David Silva, top 10 tech.
I mean,
Thiago and KDB
it's
have more
consistent.
techers. No, it's not.
course
No,
they
with
do.
what he said in the past, it's
Yeah.
consistent.
Silva's very technical.
That's what I think. Silva's a very technical
He's very,
player.
very technical.
And what, he's able to play wide, like left
Left mid.
mid.
You just said that if a winger can play cam,
He's a cam playing on the wing.
that's all the way around.
Nah, it's opposite.
Not many can do that, to be fair. But
True.
I'm sick of it.
I knew these guys wouldn't like my list. I knew they wouldn't like
He
my
wasn't
list.
getting in my
I've
list,
got a whole
but
different premise of what
for
I
your premise,
consider a
fair
technical
enough.
player.
David Silva's not in my 30.
That's okay.
I'm going to start a new podcast.
Mine's been said before.
That's your number 4, sorry, or 3? 4.
Mine's been said before. Hazard. I mean, this guy's even got a garden named after him.
Garden of Eden.
Yeah, that's just a lot, man.
I'm starting a new.
That's all I have to say. That's it. Watch his YouTube videos as well. They're nice.
Do you watch his highlights as well?
So, like not Real Madrid, they're whack, but yeah, I used to watch a lot of Chelsea ones.
His little ones.
Yeah, Lily, yeah.
And number 4, I have Santi Cazorla.
Look at these guys.
Why do you sound deflated, man?
Cause,
You okay?
Because I thought this would be entertaining. I thought people would want to watch it. Then when you say, Eden Hazard can't make my list. Oh, I've got David Luiz in my list. I've got Giroud at 10. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make it make sense.
Hey, what's wrong with Giroud at 10, man?
Make it make sense.
It does
David
make sense.
Luiz in your list. What for?
Because he's a
What
techie
for?
defender.
Was it this guy who roasted me for putting Cazorla in my midfield list?
He was
Yes,
the-
of course. We're doing straight techers, aren't we? Are we doing straight techers? We're not doing best midfielders ever. I also have Adel Taarabt
It
in my
makes
list.
no sense to me that you've put Cazorla in top 10 midfielders of all time in
Yeah,
the Prem and not put him in Tekkiest.
He's not in this list.
No.
Why the hell did he make top 10 midfielders of all time if he's not even in top 10
Well,
techers?
I don't have Vieira in this list.
Yeah, because
Vieira made it because he's actually a good midfielder and had a good career. Santi Cazorla had no career. He was there. The only reason people remember him is based purely on techers, purely based on technical ability. That's the only reason he should even be on this list. He should not be on the other list at all. There's no possible way he could make the other list
I think
and
Cazorla,
not make this one.
I think Cazorla can be in my list if I want him to be in my list.
Good, very good.
This guy's just so bad.
Very good.
He doesn't have to be in this one.
He doesn't have to be.
Yeah, he can't be in the other one.
if
He was in the
this
other
one.
one at like 7 or 6.
If I've said he's gifted and I've continuously said he's gifted, then based on my list, he doesn't have to be in this list, and I can put him in my midfield list.
No, you can't.
Of course I can.
You just can't.
You made
can't.
no mention in the midfield list at all. You didn't mention. You said Cazorla.
this is
He's not
strictly
that
technical.
good.
Why the hell would he make my best midfielders ever list? If we're talking about tech, Robinho's not making my best wingers ever list.
is this third for
Taarabt
you?
not making
Is
my
he third
best
for you?
midfielders ever. 4.
Full.
Oh, was that 4?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit.
A bit what? Techers wise?
No. If you've never, I agree. He's got mad ability. I've said he's like my favorite outside of Henry. He's my favorite Arsenal player. But for this list, it's like gifted and techers. I'm approaching it from like guys who are just different for me.
But you don't think his techers are
Top
up
4.
there with gifted? No, top 10.
Yeah, I said like he could have been in my list, but I struggled to put him in my list.
I'm highly.
I'm just saying I think he's capping a bit.
Who, me?
Nah, I have
I'm
to
the one
agree with him.
capping.
I have to agree
Me?
with him.
I'm capping.
Not the energy, but I have to agree with you.
had
You
him.
not having him in this list.
I thought you would like guaranteed.
I was
have
going
him in
to,
this
but
He
list.
then I
should
was
be
like,
one. He should be one on your list. The way you backed him for top 10 midfielders ever.
So,
You backed
so he
this
should
guy.
be one in my list based on what?
Based on the way you backed him for best midfielders ever, when he should never come near even 20, even
He
30.
He shouldn't
He
be
doesn't
near
need to have
30.
techers,
30
but
best midfielders in the Premier League? No, he shouldn't. That's the only premise you can have for putting him in that list. He's based purely on technical
So
ability.
on camera
And then
right
you
now,
don't-
you're saying Santi
completely
Cazorla
right.
is not
He's
top
going off a
30.
bit, but he's right.
He's not top 30.
Santi Cazorla career in the
Prem,
is not top 30.
No, just as a player, comparatively to all the midfielders.
If
he's
we
not
did
top
that
30.
list that we did for top 10, he's not making the 30. For the midfielders, he's
For
not
you,
making
for
the
you.
30. No,
All
he's
right,
not.
it's on camera.
But if we're talking genuine technical ability, that's the only reason you could ever put him in your top 10 list.
I
He's
agree.
based purely on technical ability. He has to be
'Cause
top
it's
3
not
for
on
you.
career.
He has to be, let alone top 10, he has to be top 3.
He doesn't. Based on
He
what?
has to
You
be-
saying he has to be
he
top
has to be
3?
he has to be your top midfielder on this
Based
list.
on what? You saying he has to be top 3? Is that what you're saying?
Based on the way you backed him for being in your top 10
Well,
midfielders.
we're
It's on what
talking-
you said. It's not on what I
Okay,
said.
Yeah, but we were talking exclusively midfielders. I prefaced that my decisioning was
What? Based on what?
his
What was he
ability,
good at?
His ability. He's 2 foot. He's technically gifted. That's what I said.
His technical
I prefaced
ability.
that.
His tech is.
I prefaced
It's why
that.
he's in that
This
list.
list is collectively every player, any position. So
Yeah?
there's no. It doesn't mean he has to be in my list because in my midfield list I said that. It doesn't. It
Of
doesn't
course
mean
he has to be on your list.
No,
Just
he
because
doesn't.
you can articulate
You're
well
saying-
the way
you're
reason that
saying
you're
he
backing
should.
him doesn't mean he shouldn't be on your list.
No.
He has to be on your
Based on
list.
what?
Based on you having him in your top 10 midfielders
So if
for
I've
the
got
Prem.
wait, if I think that attacking players
Man.
who are better in tight spaces beating players who possess something more different, and I put more attacking players in my list, how did then does that mean that he has to be in my list?
Why
just
don't you
'cause?
have? Why didn't you have players who are
We'll just,
technically
dunno,
better
we'll
than
just get
Santi Cazorla
production
on
to
your
just cut
midfielders
it
list?
and
Your
go to the next
production,
one.
yeah?
We'll-
This
we'll
is
go
a
to-
whole new episode. This is just 10 minutes.
Samuel's
of
head's
just
gone.
going
I
at
can't
it.
handle
MJ's
this.
No,
I
he's-
can't
he's
handle when you
yelling.
guys do this.
He's yelling.
I can't.
We'll
I'm
release
trying to
the BTS.
understand
We'll
you.
release the BTS of
I
this
can't
argument.
handle when you do this. I
MJ
can't.
is
What
in
did I do?
Samuel's head rent free right now.
Nah, he can't be.
You backed him. You backed Santi Cazorla
In a
in your top 10
completely different list.
midfielders ever. And the only premise behind having Santi Cazorla in there was
I
how
completely
highly,
agree.
how highly you rated his
I
technical
also
ability.
said I was biased. I also prefaced that I rated
I
him
also said
purely.
I was biased, so that's an
Well,
argument
that's my
we can
argument.
say.
Of course it is.
How can you say that?
Of course
and
you
back
can.
that. Say I'm biased and put him in
If
there.
I say right now, I'm gonna put Henri in my list, in my top 10 list now,
It won't
and I
land.
say I'm biased,
It won't
but
land.
that's my justification.
But it still won't land.
Why
You
wouldn't it
can
land?
justify something, but it doesn't land, then it's not justified. If it doesn't land,
So
How's
what are
it
the rules
justified?
then? Are there rules that you have to put players in? Of course not. It's a
there's
discussion.
rule-
There's no rules, man, because I put David in my list.
My
Go.
God.
Who's next?
Is it? Who is it?
I don't know.
Now we
It's Bud at number
Back to
4,
me.
because I said Santi.
All right.
Nah, he should be.
No, it's 3.
Number 3.
It's
You gotta
three.
go 3.
You have
Yeah,
to
I
go
think it's
3
two
if
again.
you went Cazorla 4.
Because you went 4, 3. Who's your 3?
For number 3, I have one of my favorite players ever, Robinho. Yeah.
I hear that.
You're defeated.
I got nothing left for this.
You are defeated.
My number 3 and 2 are very similar in the way they play, but for 3 I had to put in Burkham.
Happy?
I'm happy.
I hear that. He's been said.
Also, watch his videos on YouTube. They're nice.
My number 3 is probably like the player that I watched this guy train. And this dude, low center of gravity. Again, distribution.
Go. No. Continue. Sorry.
Distribution. His ability to distribute long passes, short passes, go past plays. He had a mean step over. Doesn't lose the ball ever. And obviously, you two are not going to like it. Luka Modric.
Why would I not like it?
Don't mind that.
You think I only...
I love
My
Modric.
list is so evidently spread
just
out
named
over
Santi
like so many
Cazorla.
different players, and you'll try and say I only like Neymar. Like it's,
Yo, this guy was describing Hazard basically.
Yeah,
just- that's why I laughed. And
basically.
he didn't put him in his list. My days.
He said step overs. He said low
Slow
center of gravity.
As soon as he said that, all right,
Ability
Hazard
to
in my
beat
head.
players.
Fucking hell.
Can you play long balls?
Yes,
Can
of
you figure out a
course.
pass? I don't think you can do
He
it.
can play
Modric.
10.
Bro,
He
go
played-
on YouTube, search
he played
up
those
Hazard top
switches
10
left
long
and
balls.
right.
And he's more two-footed than Modric.
I love a YouTube, man.
Would you say that?
Everything's
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Definitely.
Yes,
not.
Modric is only right-footed.
Hazard
and
scores bombs
No,
left foot. Modric
is
has
only
never taken a
right-footed.
shot left-footed in his life.
Or made a pass.
Modric cut that out.
Modric is very two-footed, man.
Modric is everything outside the right foot.
Modric
yeah,
is good
true,
at his outside.
true.
Modric
He-
is
he's
not two-footed.
everything outside the right foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Modric will play a outside of the right footed pass before
Over
he
a
plays
left.
the left
Yeah,
foot.
definitely.
For
Modric
sure.
is just a long hair
Modric not
Robin.
two-footed.
He's very
So-
techie. He's
so
very,
okay.
very techie.
Walk it back, Deno. Because he's not.
I don't
He's
know.
not
I'm
two-footed at
saying-
all.
He's heavily
Modric
one
is
Maybe
not
he's not
two-footed.
two-footed. Maybe he's not two-footed.
Yeah.
But I just
I
think
know.
this
You
dude
said
plays
it.
very
Two-footed.
well.
I generally thought he was.
Absolutely not.
No, he's not.
He's techie
He's
though.
not.
He's good.
He's
techie,
He's
yeah.
outside the right foot.
Yeah.
He's not going left.
One of my greatest midfielders of all time, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, I rate him highly. What are you saying, Michael?
My number 3 is Leticia. Has been said.
Nice.
So yeah.
My 3 is Robinho.
Mine's JJ.
3.
3.
Violation.
Violation.
You think?
That right there is a violation.
Because it's you know
Of course.
close to home.
Yeah.
Uncle.
Uncle Augustine.
My 2 is Burkham.
Does
Makes
anybody
sense.
have anyone who hasn't been said left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 1
I've got-
hasn't been
I
said.
should
I've
definitely.
got
It's
one
the one
player.
I'm
My
saying.
one
I
hasn't been
forgot.
said either.
I've got one.
What?
Don't worry, just wait.
The
Just
one
wait.
I'm saying I forgot.
I got one player.
All of them have been said.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I got one player.
I don't know. We all
Yeah,
didn't have
hey,
him.
if
I
you're
don't know
thinking of
why we
logging
didn't.
off,
MJ mentioned him before,
don't
but
do it.
we didn't have him.
He's not.
You don't think he should be on the list?
No way. Anyway, my number
Who did I
2.
mention?
No, I know
No, you
exactly.
didn't
who it
say
is.
him.
My number 2 is I think the most gifted, just naturally gifted footballer, not the most productive at all, but naturally gifted, Adel Tarabt.
Yeah, he's my number 2.
Me too. Go home. You get home from school. What are you doing? Watching videos of Tarak.
This guy is crazy. No physical ability at all. He came straight from the Peter house, and my God, this guy.
Imagine if this guy had
crazy.
like Ronaldo's work ethic.
My God, if he had any work ethic at all,
any whatsoever. My
This guy-
God.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my 2.
Along with Ronaldinho doing no-look passes for no reason.
Yeah.
Like all
Meg
the time.
Megs for
Megs.
fun. Keeping the ball under pressure. Tackles flying in the championship.
Yeah.
And then the Prem.
He's doing the backwards
Yeah,
Meg
he was hard.
that no one else wants to do
Is he
ever.
playing in
But he plays for Benfica.
Benfica?
He's sillying people, man.
Yeah.
It's rude. I
Yeah,
don't like
it's
that.
not nice.
Yeah, it's
He's
not
got
nice.
highlights
That's your 2, MJ.
of just murdering
Yeah,
bare
that's right.
people. He's my 2 as well. So
My number 1, you definitely
Two,
won't
two,
like.
two.
Number 2, sorry, my number 2. You definitely won't like this from me. Again, when I used to just watch football growing up and just hear coaches talk about this player, I read Sir Alex Ferguson's book,
Let me have a drink. Man.
and they were talking about him and how he was just like, you turn around, you see a ball go 40 yards, and it was just like, oh yeah, it's that guy.
Oh, I know who you're gonna say.
Scholes.
Skulls.
Paul
I
Scholes.
saw that
For
coming.
me, his ability just to
can't.
play long balls, move the ball to space, pick out a pass,
Paul
Paul
Scholes
Scholes can
isn't
be in
more.
this list. Xabi Alonso can be in this list.
Paul Scholes isn't more techie
Nah,
than the midfielders
not
you've
Xabi
named.
Alonso.
MJ,
He's not-
man. He's not. Paul Scholes under pressure, getting pressed.
Think about the conversations we have about Paul Scholes.
agreeing.
You know I love Paul Scholes.
I'm not agreeing. I'm just saying, like, you said Xabi Alonso, and I
But
was like,
his justification of playing long balls with
Pause.
nice
Yeah,
techers,
pause. Fair enough.
like what is Paul
Who
Scholes
do
being
we-
pressed under
who do we
pressure?
compare
He's
Paul
not
Scholes
better
to?
than Modric.
Globally, who do we compare Paul Scholes to?
If we're talking about
Iniesta.
techers, I'm not
Or
comparing him
compared to
to.
Gerrard and Lampard, who both aren't on my list.
I think we compare him to people compare him to Xavi
Yeah,
and say he
not
can go
me.
play in that
No
Barcelona
way.
team.
No, he
no,
can
they
play
compare him
because
to
he's
Iniesta.
the level of like a 6 that's at the same level, but not because they have the same technical ability.
He's just a
No way.
great player.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very
Paul
good player.
Scholes is just a great
I love Paul
player.
Scholes.
His technical
Paul
passing
Scholes,
is incredible.
He's your 2.
He's my
Two
two. Yeah.
most
He's my
techers.
two.
Your list is run by the FA. He's this Paul Scholes.
You
Two
know
in
that
most
can't.
techie-
I know you know that can't land.
Dude,
and
I'm
I know
telling you
you
right
know
here.
that can't be 2. He can't be 2. He cannot be 2. Paul Scholes 2.
I didn't even. He
no, I didn't.
didn't
even
come
think
close
about
to coming near
Scholes.
my list.
And he
But-
got him 2.
Like,
The
I
only
never
reason
thought
why
of
I'm
Paul.
silent
In
is
this
because I
format.
know why he picked him.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the
But
same
obviously,
play.
He said
techers.
I would
times.
never pick
Obviously, the techers is sick when you do a pass like that. But overall, techers, Paul
They need to have
Scholes
some
doesn't.
sort of X factor
Oh,
for me
Paul
that
Scholes
other
doesn't
players
come
can't
in
do.
and-
Again, you've picked the wrong Paul. You picked the wrong David. Now you've picked the wrong
Pogba
Paul.
has-
Why are you letting Bud chat to you like that as well?
My man said David Luiz. I thought he's like, we're
Why are you,
Are we
tonight,
gonna
why are
sit
you
here?
letting
Hold on,
him
hold on, hold
talk
on.
to you
Wait,
like that?
are we
Leave
gonna-
the levels.
1 second.
Okay, go.
When you compare David Luiz, you're comparing him to defenders. When you compare
No,
Paul
I'm not.
Scholes,
You were.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
You
I
were.
stated that. But this guy said KDB at 6, and then this guy at 2, which makes no sense
Yeah,
at all.
I-
Doesn't justify what
But
he
we
said at the
can't
start.
sit here and pretend that Paul Scholes has more techers than Pogba.
No.
Are we going to
No
sit
way.
here and say that make anything Paul Scholes can do technical ability wise, Pogba can do
He can.
better?
True.
He definitely can.
I mean, except for maybe passing.
Ball retention,
I
but
but I
stuff
think
like
Pogba's
that.
passing
Pogba's ball retention is way better than Paul
Is way
Scholes'.
better.
I think Pogba loses the ball too much.
He takes
But-
more risks.
because he takes
Yeah.
more risks.
That's what comes with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
But I'd say Scholes is a better passer, but in terms of like the other
Yeah.
technical stuff,
like he is a better passer.
Pogba has
okay.
more.
But I'm
Honestly-
seeing Paul Pogba do the ball's coming to him, bouncing. He's hitting half volley switches.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like this high off the ground.
Scholes does that.
Bro, did you see
Fuck.
that ball he played to Giroud
Yes, I
for
did.
France?
for
Wait,
France,
yeah,
yeah.
against Cote
It was
d'Ivoire?
like
Against Ivory Coast?
Brings it back and then hits it.
But
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, Paul Scholes cannot.
He shouldn't be
Christ.
allowed to be. He shouldn't.
I know you guys didn't want to be a bit nice to deny, but that he can't land at 2. He can't land at 2.
My
He
order
can't
is-
land at 10, but he could definitely cannot land at 2.
Are we saying
I need to know his one.
the biggest howler or the biggest howler?
Bud is obviously the
Buzz
biggest.
is way
howler.
worse.
And then Sammy's third.
Why would I even be near? What has been one bad shout on my list? No,
I think
We'll let
this
the
is
crowd
worse
decide.
than Buzz.
Thank you.
The
That
only
justifies
reason,
my way better.
I'll tell you why.
No, why you had Giroud and David Luiz, bro?
This guy, let Jeremy talk. Let Jeremy talk.
said-
Hold on.
Okay,
We've heard deny. Yeah,
That
go.
Giroud, technical ability, like first touch, keeping the ball under pressure, like control.
The goals
in his
he scores.
position is not like he's very good. I'm not saying but he's got him too, Paul Scholes, when he's
Thank you.
not better
And
than
I put Giroud
than
at 10.
15 midfielders, techers wise, just centre mids. Techers? Like Moussa Dembele
higher,
should
higher.
be higher than Paul Scholes.
love
in
Moussa
this
Dembele.
way
Who's in my
specific-
20, Moussa Dembele?
Yeah, me
Like
too.
like Pogba, Modric, Santi Cazorla, Fabregas.
Thank you.
I think Pogba was in my
Fabregas.
list.
Fabregas should come before.
Nasri,
Before Nasri.
Yaya Toure.
You left Nasri.
Thomas Rositzky is coming before Paul
You're telling
Scholes.
me
I
Yaya
don't agree with
Toure.
that. I don't agree with that.
Yaya Toure doesn't have more techers than Paul Scholes. Like, there are midfielders that we're not even mentioning.
I'm
that
hearing
have
that.
more techers than Paul Scholes.
I'm hearing that.
And he's got him at number 2.
Whereas I had
But
Giroud
this
at
isn't even a
10.
midfield
Okay,
list.
yeah, but collectively, this man said David Silva.
David Luiz.
No, 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 no.
David Luiz.
He said, "Oh, listen to this." He said Silva, right? This guy said Silva. And you're-
Did he say Silva?
Right.
I said David Silva. I reckon I love David Silva.
That's raps, bro.
No. Actually, David Silva's not that
Oh
bad.
yeah, we got this on
No,
video.
David Silva.
So sh-
David Silva is not like a terrible shout.
He's not a terrible
David
shout,
Silva?
but he's
Terrible
not
shout.
Paul
Paul Scholes
Scholes is a worse shout than
MJ.
David Silva.
Yeah,
it is a worse shout.
He's a worse,
By
and he's
far.
had 2.
Yeah.
And he's got both of
My
them.
thing
Wait,
is,
hold on.
my thing is, you said
Hold
Luiz.
up, one second.
You said David
Hold up.
Luiz.
You're
In
gonna
a
say
collective
David.
list.
Hold up. You're gonna say David Silva and say something bad because I was gonna say it.
No.
But then, no. Hold on one second. But then, when you realize that I said it,
That's true.
you're like,
No.
David Silva.
I was thinking,
That's
he's
actually
actually
a
defender
bad-
Silva.
He isn't a bad
Thiago
pick.
Silva.
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva has more techers than
I
Paul
thought he
Scholes.
was saying
No, he
Thiago
doesn't,
Silva.
but that's.
Then I was like, oh yeah.
I mean,
Who?
No. I thought that's like I got confused.
I wouldn't put him higher than
Honestly,
Paul Scholes.
I'm being completely honest now that I've deeped it. I would put Giroud higher in my list
Then
than
Paul
Paul
Scholes.
Scholes.
Me too.
I would not.
And I put him that low.
For techers.
Tekkiest.
Not ability. Obviously, ability.
Bro,
Paul
you
Scholes
see
any
these
day of
goals
the
when
week.
Giroud scoring the
But
one
I'm
against
saying,
You seen that
For
ball
his
that comes
position-
over the top? He drops it on a...
Yeah. I know, but I couldn't sleep at night when Giroud was at Arsenal.
No, absolutely. But just techers.
bro, his
That's
tech
why I'm
is
like,
wise.
I don't know.
The best player.
Yeah.
It's just techers, and I think I'm having...
Giroud higher,
And
yeah.
I don't think David Luiz is far away from Paul Scholes in
Thank
this
you.
list.
Thank you.
He has a defender.
His left foot, right foot, David Luiz, playing balls into... Like, his
Free
passing
kicks?
range
This
is
guy
very
scores
good.
free
So
It's not
kicks?
better than Paul Scholes.
It's not better, but if you want to talk about passing range, you cannot say David Luiz is a bad shout and denies excellent, his main
Complete
thing
players.
was passing range for Paul Scholes.
And yeah,
What can't
exactly.
what
It's worse
can't
that
David
Bud
Luiz
has
do?
a defender on his list. Than
What can't
tonight has
prime
Paul-
David Luiz
Paul
do?
Scholes
Just
at
tell
2.
me.
Yeah,
He's
no, it's not.
complete,
And
huh?
prime David Luiz is
I
not,
think-
not this David Luiz.
I think
prime.
Prime
That's what I
David Luiz
mean.
hasn't got enough composure.
Prime David Luiz is one of the most composed centre backs
Bro,
of
he's
all
one of the
time.
best ball playing centre backs.
They played him centre
the
mid
game.
because he was that good on the ball.
That's what I mean.
But it's not yours. Is not a terrible shout because I was thinking of
I think
David
it's-
Luiz right
Thank you.
now.
I think it's terrible.
David
But
Luiz
I
was
think
in
it's
his
terrible.
prime.
I think it's
I think-
terrible.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
David
I
Luiz
told you
in
guys
his prime
I
at
think
the
it's
start.
terrible
This is
shout.
me here.
He
I
should have
slowly
been in the
beat
top
the
10.
nine.
No.
Don't get me wrong. Don't
Shouldn't
get me
even
wrong.
be considered.
But you cannot sit here and say Paul Scholes should be in the top 10.
No, I don't think so either. But having a defender in your list at all is worse than having Paul Scholes in your list.
But you're
No,
going
it's
to
not.
compare
It
him
is
to
way
defenders.
worse.
I'm saying this guy.
I'm comparing him to everyone in the
But
Premier League.
that's your list, yeah. But in my list, I stated
why
at the
would you
start.
pick a collective list?
Why would you pick
It's collective.
one person in your list to compare only against defenders?
Because I'm thinking outside the box. Clearly, what I stated at the start of the episode. Thank you.
Like, I get the justification, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't think David.
All right, let's
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 move.
finish this
Yeah, let's
shit.
move on.
I don't think
Alright.
it's terrible.
What's his 2?
Prime
Is it my
David Luiz
two?
is mad techie.
Well, for my second is a player that I said is third and second were a bit similar, but
Yeah.
mine is Berbatov.
I don't think he should be.
I feel like him and Burkham are very similar players in like the way they like move, like not very good physically,
I
very
agree,
smart.
Mm.
They play to their strengths a lot, which is
I'm
a very good bonus.
I'm not going to argue with anyone you have if I have them. I'm not going to argue with position because
Yeah.
the
Yeah, the
position
positions
was
could have
hard.
been altered.
My number one, he's been said.
Two.
I already did 2. It was what's his name?
Robinho.
Tarapt.
Oh, Tarap.
Tarap was 2. Yeah, without a doubt, he was 2. And then number 1, JJ Okocha.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
I don't
Easily.
agree if you don't have him at 1 with anyone else. I don't agree with you.
I think
That's just me.
I think he's easily like the most Tekkiest player
Yeah.
to play
I
in
don't
the
know,
Prem.
man. I don't know.
Ever.
Just based on his ability, like dribbling, doing stuff, innovative stuff nobody's ever
It's
done,
also
ever
like
seen
excitement
in the
to
Prem.
me. That
Was it all
has to do
effective,
with
though?
it. It doesn't have to be
I
effective.
mean,
in
sometimes
terms of goals and assists, it doesn't have to be.
I'm gonna hold this right now.
In terms of
What did you
dribbling,
just said?
in terms of dribbling past players, he was effective.
Yeah. All right. Well, now my number one is no one. I don't think anyone's gonna say this either.
Tom's got it.
Yannick Bolasie.
Yeah, he's someone I
Oh
forgot.
my God.
That's the one I
I
forgot.
thought about him,
He
but
could be, yeah.
He's the one I said I forgot.
Natural
For me, This guy
Oh,
Him and
nah.
Zaha were like that.
Me,
for me.
him and Zaha
Tom, you
are
have someone
similar.
else?
at QPR, this guy he's strong,
it.
like
I don't
fast,
like it.
and he's beating players with pace. Like
Crystal
that's
Palace.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, yeah, sorry.
But
But like
QPR.
he's one of the only players that I've seen that like dribbles fast at defenders. Like he's like going.
Unorthodox
And
as
talking
well.
about inventive, doing the coolest shit you've ever seen.
Got a
that
FIFA
thing,
move.
again, go to YouTube, watch him do that thing against Ericsson.
Yeah.
His overall game is fucking terrible.
I know, but hold
but
up.
he is techie.
Yeah, but
That's why I
Tekkiest-
wanted him to
Yeah.
say that thing about JJ.
Yeah, and I that's why I said before
Yeah.
I forgot someone, and it's him.
Yeah.
Because Tekkiest wise, when I watch videos on YouTube, it's definitely him.
Good shout. I
Yeah.
didn't know my
Swiping
list.
the ball,
Exactly.
like he's doing funny
Yeah.
shit.
It's so sick. He's touching the ground. He's
Yeah.
doing
I didn't think
excited
about it.
in front of everyone,
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna put him and
when you
Zaha,
said-
but I was
yeah,
like,
when
I'll
you
just
said I
reference
picked-
him
I
instead.
picked the other guy instead
Yeah.
of.
yeah.
Yeah, that, I knew.
Yeah,
My
Velocity
number
was
one
sick.
has been said. This may be a bit biased. I watch this guy play week in, week out. Arsenal centre midfielder Sani Cazorla, left foot, right foot. I think his
They got this from
technical
me, I'm telling
ability
you.
They did. Everyone
is a
copied me.
madness.
You got to have this energy to him. He doesn't even have him on his list.
He was. I was getting gassed.
I haven't won.
This guy.
Who,
I was.
me?
You gassed me when I said Cazorla in my
I
top
already
10.
You said he's in your top.
In your top
midfielders
I'm not
of
gonna
all
start
I
time.
said 10. I said
can't
10.
say
Was
it.
he 10 or 9?
I can't start
He
again.
was number 9.
Was he 9?
Yeah.
It was a Leticia.
Yeah.
I can't start again.
Was
But
it?
you
Or was it Mac? Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
He had him 8, I think.
No, it was
Yeah.
not.
I can't
I didn't
start
give
again.
you any wrong energy. So
Yeah.
no,
Didn't you? Yeah, I'm
No,
saying
it was this
now.
guy.
I'm
I
saying
can't start
now
again.
you better.
No, I
you
better.
have him 1. He doesn't have him at all, and you're not going to say
And
anything.
he put him in top. I can't start again. I can't. I just can't.
I'll let Samuel
Go,
do that,
nah,
man.
go.
Sammy, you can land your argument.
No.
I'll listen. I'll listen. I'll listen.
No. Okay.
I'll listen.
No.
I'll listen.
No.
I'll listen. I'll listen.
It can't.
MJ,
it can't.
no.
It can't. It's gonna happen on
I'm
the
sorry.
story.
Don't let him do it
said
again.
no.
Hey,
It's a
check
collective
check
list.
my Instagram story. I'll be ranting on there. It's got to be on there. It can't be on here. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Crowd, my number 1, Sani Cazorla.
That's
Enough
mad.
said.
That's mad. These guys talk smoke about
I
me.
didn't talk. Me.
And they're still, I think, not comprehending the difference between the top 10 midfielders of all time and this
And
list.
Tekkiest.
Because
Top
they're very
10
different.
of all
Where
time.
MJ is
Yeah.
moving right
They are
now, I might have to
I'm
bring some
agreeing.
energy.
Very,
I
very.
can't
I'm
get
agreeing.
into it.
Yeah.
I am
Because
agreeing.
all my players, their career could have been terrible.
But do you think the number 1 Tekkiest player in the Premier League?
I'm not saying Cedric Cazorla.
I didn't put him 1. I had him
but
4.
I'm just
He's my
saying,
4.
Don't you think he should be in your midfielder list?
No.
Balassi.
No.
The number 1.
I have to
Because
wrap that
Rabinho's
too.
not. It wouldn't be my wingers
And I have
list.
to wrap that too.
And he
Turap
was
didn't
my
get
3.
near my
And
midfielders
Turap wouldn't
list.
be in my list of
I had
whatever
Balassi
position he
first,
is.
bro.
Turap's not making 100.
That's fair. My number 1 is obviously Uncle Augustine.
Yeah, me too.
This guy, I don't know what to say about him.
Real Juju J.
Grew up
Doing
on-
stuff people have never seen before.
Yeah.
The real Juju J. That's it.
It
That's
was
simple.
It was disgusting.
Like, I don't know.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know what else to say.
Nah, he was a good player.
He had a
still,
signature move, flicked the ball over
Do you know what-
people's
do you know what he's
heads. His
I
feet,
bet he's getting
nuts.
a JJ Okocha jersey right now.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Oh, Juju J back on set, yeah.
It's
You
weird. I
wanna
know
rep your
him like
guy
I
from the
live with
start?
him.
You should put it on the other way around, man.
I know him like I live with
Production. Are we letting this slide?
My number 1,
him. We're just allowed to leave at all
We're
times.
loose on this show.
JJ. So good they named him twice. Techiest African player of all time, definitely.
Of
Yeah.
course.
He taught Ronaldinho a couple things.
He
Yeah,
did. He
facts.
definitely
Really
did.
did.
Didn't he have one leg shorter than the other?
That's definitely Garincha.
Yeah, it was
It's a
Garincha.
possibility as well.
Brazilian
yeah.
A
wrestler.
lot of people don't
Potentially.
have the same length.
Yeah, but he was like drastically different. Like,
Have you got the
I'm not
same
talking-
length?
Yeah, would you say he's
Your
long?
hips, it depends on your pelvic.
Yeah, it's your
Pelvic tilt. Or like,
Do you reckon he's long?
Garincha. That's it. Garincha's the one that
Yeah,
had shorter.
I said that.
It's on your list. My
Really
number 1 is
Nobody
no
said
one
him.
said him. And I know that Jeremy knows who it is and he's not happy. But man, this guy, I think he's probably the only player
No one
that
said
I
him.
thought made the game look beneath him and effortless, and that's Thierry Henry.
I thought about putting him on this.
TT, I thought about this, but then I asked you.
It was like
whether-
hard to know. Like
It's hard to-
where,
Yeah,
how.
but like my justification is he's just so easy for him to play the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was-
Everything he
I
does
think he's the
is
best player
just
ever
so
played in
silky
the
and
EPL.
nice.
Yeah, I do agree. He's great. But
All right,
he
we're-
has so much
We're
physical
talking about
ability.
Tekkiest.
And
Okay.
it definitely contributed a
Okay.
lot.
What's he not good at?
Mate, we are
True.
talking about
He can
Tekkiest.
assist.
Yeah,
He can
he can
score.
dribble past players. He can pass. He can
Yeah,
shoot.
but his dribbling past play is not with Tekkiest. It's a like,
got like
20
He's got
meter.
a nice
He's
fake
moving
shot.
the
Dash and
ball into
run.
space. He's
Yeah.
moving the
He's
ball into
sprinting
space.
with the
That's
ball,
what Tech is.
and it's right on his toe.
Bad
every
players can do
time.
that.
I'm hearing it. First, I'm not sure, but I'm hearing.
That's fair.
Not sure. You should say
And
no.
my
definitely
justification is
not a-
because-
Well, I mean, like it's like
number one, Thierry Henry.
Yeah, I'm
the
happy
best
to
how you
word
look at
taker.
I'm happy to hear
Yeah.
you guys say that he's not number one, but
I
my
wouldn't put him
justification is that he made the game look beneath him at times.
did.
Which is true, yeah.
I agree with that.
But I think there's lots of players that did that.
Consistently at that level,
I think
Yeah.
Luis
I
Suarez
think he's the
did
best
that.
player to ever play in the Prem.
I think Suarez did that. I think Suarez made. Yeah, Suarez is higher than Henry. I think Suarez made the
I
game
wouldn't have
look
Suarez higher than Henry.
Not
Suarez made the
Tiffany.
game
Tekkie
look
probably.
Nah.
easy.
I wouldn't have him. I think
But
Suarez
then
is a
it's
bit
like
like.
you raised some good points.
Yeah,
so
Suarez is a bit
I don't know.
Suarez is
jammy in a
racist,
way.
so he maybe can't
That's
go
true.
wrong.
No, I hear you. Like I'm.
But also, people who made the game look easy. Cristiano Ronaldo played, and he's not near anyone's list.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his
But you got
technique, his technique was loose.
So was Henry. Henry was robotic.
No,
No, he
no,
wasn't.
No
He was
way.
Henry was
He was
dynamic.
so
If Henry,
good.
if Henry was to do tricks, he would look like C3PO.
Henry
He's
used
not,
to glide.
he's not robotic, but
Do you
he's
have
not.
to do tricks to be techie?
No,
That's
but
what
I'm
I mean.
saying Ronaldo's doing tricks. That's why he looked robotic. But if you're not having Ronaldo at all, making the game look easy, like so easy, then you shouldn't have Henry.
I think Ronaldo's way more robotic than Henry.
Yeah, he
Way
is
more
young
robotic.
Ronaldo though.
Ronaldo's
yeah,
the most
young Ronaldo
robotic
Yeah,
was
Ron
player.
Ronaldo more
But
robotic.
this is young Ronaldo. No,
I'd say he was
His
different.
technique was so loose when he was
I
running
don't
with the
like
ball.
it. It's
Step
ugly.
overs.
Wally.
But he was
Tekkiest.
fast. He was beating players.
I think
Are you
that.
talking about Henry?
Same with Henry.
No,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
the
he
same
was
as
young.
Henry.
That was probably his
And
most
Ronaldo is
technical
not getting onto my list.
time of his life, like his
Especially
career.
towards
Yeah,
the
but
end.
you're
if
like
you're angry Ronaldo's not on this
Receiving the
list.
ball under pressure, moving it away from players.
TT was different.
If he
man.
got pressed
But
by
Ronaldo's
2 or 3
different
people
too.
at times,
TT
he
was
could make
good
his
in
way out of that.
tight places as
Yeah,
well.
that's what
He
I
didn't
mean.
really lose a ball.
Yeah,
I think if you have Henry, it would make sense if you had Ronaldo.
Ronaldo,
that's fair.
based
Yeah.
on making the game look easy, beneath him, effortless, scoring crazy goals, assists, like
I don't think
Ronaldo-
Ronaldo made it look
Ronaldo was
Ronaldo-
left foot, right foot as well.
free kicks, left foot, right foot.
So it's like maybe he should be in the list.
And like some of the tricks he does are like difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
young Ronaldo in the Prem was techie.
Yeah,
Left
he
foot,
was.
right foot.
So
yeah.
I'm
Very
sa-
techie.
and he should be
Rabonas, everything.
for me.
Yeah.
For me, he's above.
So-
he's above.
I didn't put him in, but
Henry.
he's on my honorable mentions.
I thought about
Yeah,
him
me
as
too.
well, but I was
Same.
like, I don't know.
My other honorable mention was Nasri, but anyway.
Yeah, now
Mine was Musa Dembele.
Yeah.
Mine was the F2 freestylers. Jeremy and
You don't even know his name.
hold up,
Billy.
Billy.
I'm gonna ask all you guys. Do you guys think you could reorder that whole list, or even add your honorable mentions
I
and
could
still have
reorder
a
it.
Yeah.
I could reorder
sound list?
Yeah,
I could change my 5 to 10, 6 to 10.
yeah.
Different players.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a long episode.
Very long.
Mm.
It's because you were yelling
Pause.
for 20
We knew it
minutes
was going to
before.
be long though.
Pause. Yeah, but all right, we're cool.
We wrap this up.
Yeah.
Let's let him shoot. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. DM's open if you wanna argue with me
Check
or
my
Sammy.
story for my rant. Check it.
Sammy's gonna rant. He can't yell in the story, so he's got to actually raise some
Some good
Denai's
points.
DMs are
some
about to blow
articulate
up.
points.
Tonight's
Just gotta come up with an argument instead of just noise.
Just yelling and noise.
Tonight's getting his first death threats.
Someone's gonna say, "Bud, well done, very nice list." But what's that guy on your left doing?
Yo, this government name guy. That's what they're gonna say. Anyway, guys,
That's a wrap.
we'll just dash this episode away.
We out.
DM's open if you wanna